Everyone, welcome back to a new post today. And very recently, we celebrated a very significant day on March 23rd, and that's about the Earth Hour. So, we very often we come across many days that are commemorated and celebrated to realize and also to remind everybody of the contribution to protect various aspects of the society and also the environment. So, we celebrate days with regard to environment, culture, wildlife, ecosystem, etc. Many international organizations as well as the governments contribute to this, and one significant event that is celebrated on March 23rd every year annually since 2004 is the Earth Hour. Now this is an event that is organized by the World Wildlife Fund to raise awareness about the environmental issues that are impacting our planet Earth and the ecosystem. And so it is to raise awareness about these issues, and this year, let me tell you, marks the 18th edition of Earth Hour with the theme Biggest Hour for the Earth. And the event encourages people worldwide to turn off their lights for 60 minutes in the evening, so from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. as a symbolic gesture of support to our planet. This hour or Earth Hour, as I would say, so is not without any criticisms. Let's get into that at the end of the session. So Earth Hour actually serves as a beacon of positivity and hope and inspiration, rallying people around the world and countries around the world to come together for solidarity to protect the environment from the very important threats of the environment or the ecosystem. Now the aim is to engage many individuals as possible, especially those who may not be fully aware about the environment crisis that we face. To commemorate this, an Earth Hour is as a special day celebrated every year by the WWF, and this year is more special because there has been a special anthem that was released by the WWF and composed by Shantanu Moitra and sung by our very own Indian singer Papun, and the lyrics were given by Tanveer Ghazi to evoke the beauty of the nature and shared responsibility that we all have in protecting our Mother Earth. So last year, the Earth Hour saw the participation of almost 190 countries and territories, with millions of people contributing their time to support the cause. This year, the goal is to make the event the biggest hour for the earth even bigger by encouraging individuals to spend an hour time doing something positive for the planet. So why exactly is the Earth Hour celebrated, and how did this come into being? So Earth Hour, as I told you, is an annual event that is organized by World Wildlife Fund that encourages individuals, communities and businesses across the globe to turn off their lights for an hour in the evening as a symbolic act aiming to raise awareness about the environmental issues and inspire actions towards protecting our Mother Earth and also for a sustainable future. In 2004, now this was started in Australia with an advertisement agency called as Leo Burnett Sydney to discuss ideas for encouraging and engaging the Australians to participate on the issue of climate change. Now the idea of such a large scale switch off was coined and developed then in 2006, and it was called as the Big Flick. So it was called the Big Flick. Now in 2007, the Earth Hour was held for the first time on March 31st in Sydney in Australia, 7:30 local time at that place, and in October 2007, San Francisco ran its own Lights Out program inspired by the Sydney Earth Hour. After their successful event in October, the organizers then began to rally behind the Earth Hour being planned for March 2008. And let me tell you that last year, 410,000 hours were given to our planet by our supporters across 190 countries and territories. And this year, joining us is the biggest hour for Earth, which is being organized across all the 190 countries, where 60 minutes is going to be given to switch off the lights and also to do something which is helpful for our Mother Earth. So this is the theme of this year's Earth Hour, and this was said by the WWF. Last year, lights at public places and some temples in India also participates in the Earth Hour and was switched off, including like the major metropolitan cities of Mumbai, Kolkata, the national capital were turned off from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. as a part of the Earth Hour event, and even the lights at Rashtrapati Bhavan went off along with the famous Akshardham temple in the national capital were also turned off. Similarly, similar videos went viral in many other cities and capitals of the states. Almost every state is now observing the Earth Hour on March 23rd. But however, this event is not without criticism. So the environmentalists say that just a contribution of hour in the year will not going to help to solve the environmental crisis that the earth is facing. Other critics say that candles that are burned out during this Earth Hour during the darkness is actually made of paraffin and hydrocarbons, and this might lead to pollution as well. Some other critics say that people use the Earth Hour to have their own interests being fulfilled, like rides on the dark roads, which was done in Hanoi, and this led to a traffic jam. And there are critics who say that the pollution because of the petroleum fuel bikes will raise even more threat to the climate earth. Others say that the capacity that just contribution from individuals bringing in the participation of the Earth Hour to individuals rather than the companies who actually run the coal-fired plants, which are a main source of energy, is not correct, and it is a biased approach. So there should be participation from the coal-fired coal manufactured companies and also the coal-fired thermal plants to participate in the Earth Hour, and much more needs to be done. So this is just not sufficient. This is what some of the criticisms around the Earth Hour says. And also participation is not as much as needed along to the Earth Hour. They don't stick to the 1 hour's time, and only major cities participate in this and not many other places as well. So these are a few criticisms that come out around the Earth Hour, and definitely one day in a year will definitely not contribute to our actions to protect our Mother Earth. We need to participate and have ethical behavior towards our environment and also our Mother Earth on a daily basis, not only individually but also from the local government to the state government and the central government, and even international organizations have to ramp up their activities with regard to protecting our planet Earth. So these are some of the points that I felt was helpful to you all. And in the buzz around the elections, we almost forgot about the Earth Hour being celebrated on March 23rd. So I thought I should discuss this with you, as environmental problems are on the rise. And with the recent IPCC report speaking about them, WMO has already said that 2023 is the warmest year in the past decade. And apart from that, we also have the Sustainable Development Goals to be achieved, which is just about 6 years away from 2030. So I hope these major points were really helpful to you all, and if you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video, and I shall see you in my next post. Until then, it's very happy learning.